same, right? So again, in Tamil, if I have to just say hi, hello, வணக்கம் மக்களே, ஸோ எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? ஸோ சிஏ ஃபவுண்டேஷன், சிஏ இன்டர் இல்லை சிஏ ஃபைனல் ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு கொஸ்டின் இருந்துச்சுன்னா கண்டிப்பாக கேளுங்க. ஸோ என்ன டவுட்னாலும் கேளுங்க, ஒரு ஆர்டிகல்ஷிப்பில் ஏதாச்சும் டவுட் இருந்தாலும் கேளுங்க. एंड அதே மாதிரி कमिंग बैक टू हिंदी, सो हाँ जी दोस्तों, कैसे हो आप सब? मैं बहुत बढ़िया हूँ, सोच रहा हूँ कि आप भी बहुत बढ़िया हो. सो आपके पास कुछ भी सवाल है सी ए फाउंडेशन या सी ए इंटर या सी ए फाइनल या आर्टिकलशिप के ऊपर, तो बच्चा सो पूछ लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, नो हेजिटेशन, जस्ट आस्क योर क्वेश्चंस एंड मैं क्लैरिफाई करूँगा, राइट? So hey guys, if you have any questions in relation to CA Foundation, CA Inter, CA Final or Articleship, feel free to ask the same and I'll guide you with the same, right? So do start shooting in your questions in the chat and let's take up the same right away, right? Sure. Yes guys, I think one more person has joined in the stream. So yep, can you just ask your question? Can you just go ahead and ask your question? That would be helpful. Yeah guys, so you can just start asking your questions in the chat. So yep, you can just go ahead and start shooting your questions in the chat and I'll take them up. You can ask your questions in whatever language you're comfortable in, Hindi, English or Tamil, or preferably in English, so that the majority of the crowd gets benefited due to the same. In case you're comfortable only with Tamil or Hindi, no worries, you can ask in Tamil or Hindi. So I will also answer in Tamil or Hindi, right? So go ahead guys, just shoot your questions and feel free to ask your questions, right? Cheers. So you guys feel free to ask your questions in any language you're comfortable with, be it Hindi or English or Tamil. Just shoot your questions in relation to CA Foundation, CA Final, CA Inter or Articleship or any issue that you're facing with regard to CA preparation. More than happy to take them up and more than happy to address them, right? So feel free to shoot in your questions. More than happy to take the question up and answer to that, right? So any question you have, you can just even comment it down below in the video after the live is over, or you can connect with me on my Telegram handle or my LinkedIn, which is given in the description of the channel and in the description of this video as well. So do feel free to reach out to me on my handles also be it LinkedIn or Telegram, in case you have any doubts, or if you want to comment, feel free to comment down in this as well after the live is over. So feel free to ask any question that you might have in relation to CA Foundation, CA Inter or CA Final or Articleship. You can ask it in any language that you're comfortable with, be it English or Tamil or Hindi. No hesitation about the language, just drop in the question and I'll respond to you, right? Cheers. Hey guys, I think we are two of us right now. So hi, White Knob 17, so you've joined the chat. Hi brother or sister, I don't know the gender, so feel free to ask whatever question you have, right? So whatever question you have, you can just ask it in the chat, whatever language you're comfortable with. It can be English or Tamil or Hindi, just type it in the chat and I'll respond to the question, right? So you can just go ahead and start typing questions, and in case you have any of your friends who also want to join the live and ask questions, feel free to let them know about this, let them also join in, let them ask the questions that they want to be asking right now, and I'll be more than happy to take them up, right? So please feel free to ask the questions, right? Cheers. So we are two of us on the live, so any of you can just start dropping in your questions and I'll start responding to them. Any question you have or any issue you're facing during preparation or anything in relation to CA Foundation, CA Inter or CA Final or Articleship that you want to ask, feel free to ask that and I'll be more than happy to guide you on that, right? So feel free, shoot down your questions in the live chat, it's open. So go ahead, shoot your questions, right? Yeah, White Knob, like I think you've joined the live, so I presume you might be having some question. So White Knob 17, yes. Yeah, hi Jonathan, hi, how are you? Yeah. Hi. So I think you're typing the question, right? Yeah, just type the question. I'm just waiting for your question. So once you type the question, you can join. Yes. So it's now four people have joined the live chat. So guys, you can start asking your questions. So you can just start typing your questions in English, Tamil or Hindi, whatever language you're comfortable with, and I will respond to the question, right? No worries about the language. But I would recommend you to ask the question in English so that I'm also able to answer back in English so that it benefits majority of the people on the live. So feel free to ask your questions, guys. No hesitation, just feel free to ask your questions like in whatever language you're comfortable with. As I said earlier, you can ask in English, Tamil or Hindi, depending on whatever language you're comfortable with, right? So feel free to ask your questions. No question of judgment about the language here. You can ask in any language you're comfortable with, and I also speak the languages decently, so I can respond to you in a good manner, right? So please feel free to drop in your questions. Like, I'm just waiting. So we have 4 of us on this live chat. So others, guys, do comment down your name, comment down your city, where are you from, what are you doing, which level of CA you are in, and do feel free to ask your questions because there are 4 of you on this live stream. So do shoot your questions right down there. Okay. So Karthik underscore studying underscore CFL FR, which indices I can prioritize. Hi Karthik. So I will suggest you or recommend you to like prioritize mainly all the indices, especially the asset indices. They carry a good weightage, so you can prioritize the asset indices first. And then obviously my recommendation on any day would be to cover a significant chunk of the syllabus. So first focus on asset indices. They are relatively easier and they are relatively scoring. So asset indices like your Index 16, your Index 38, your Index 36 impairment. You can focus on these standards first. So because they are all linked in some way or the other, your Index 23 borrowing cost, your Index 20 government grants. So first complete the asset related standards and then you can start doing the others. But I will urge you and recommend you to complete everything on a priority basis, right? Next, White Knob 17 again, which is Janathanam. Yesterday you said that the first strategy, if I even take 1 month to complete one paper and completely finish the class of wallpaper, again if I open the accounts book, will it be difficult to study? Because if I take accounts study after completing all the papers classes, it will be new again. What's your thoughts on that? Janathan, as I said earlier, like to be honest, even if you revise right after you complete accounts, it is going to be tough to like recall it again, right? So like that is why your notes are going to help you. Like whatever notes you're taking, whatever lectures you listen to during your classes, those are going to help a lot during that time. So that is why it is helpful. I know it is very tough because the syllabus volume is large. I know it's very tough to recollect whatever you have studied because there are 6 subjects in CA Inter and you need to recall everything that you have studied. But you will have a lot of revision videos on YouTube in case you don't remember anything. You can go back and revisit those revision videos. And anyways, as we had discussed yesterday, I had told you to complete your classes 3.5 months earlier. 3.5 to 4 months earlier. If you're able to complete your classes, that is the best thing you can do because I feel at least for CA Inter and CA Final, my honest take is that the more you study the syllabus, the more you are accustomed to the books, the more often you open the books and study. Like you start studying a subject together because what will happen is when you're taking too long to complete a subject and you're studying that subject in bits and pieces, you will feel confident at that point of time again. But when you open it just before the exams, again that confidence won't be there. So that is why I'm telling, like, the sooner you complete your classes in a qualitative way and you open your books and you start revising as many times as you can, it will help a lot. It will help to a great deal. Great, guys. So 5 of us are on live chat. So we can just see. And so 5 of us are on live chat. Guys, again, welcome to the live chat. You can start shooting in your questions. Any questions you have in CA Foundation, CA Inter or CA Final, you can ask in any language you're comfortable with, be it English or Tamil or Hindi. No issues. Ask in the language you're most comfortable with, and I am more than happy to respond in the language you're most comfortable with, right? So you can even type in Hindi, or you can even use English and type in Hindi, or you can even use English and type in Tamil. So whatever language you're comfortable with, guys, feel free to ask in that language, and I will also respond to you in that particular language. No fear of judgment, guys. So no worries. Feel free to ask any question you have. So guys, just start asking your questions, start shooting your questions. Others are in the live chat. Karthik underscore studying underscore CA Final. Any other questions you have, Karthik? Like which attempt are you giving, and any other tips that you would require for your attempt? Do let me know. Like you can ask it in the live chat, and I will respond further. And guys, if any of you are not able to ask your questions on the live chat, or you want to personally interact with me, you can connect with me on my Telegram handle or my LinkedIn, which is again in the description of my channel. And again, I will maybe pin it in the first comment after the live is over. Hi bro, is it necessary to good LinkedIn profile? Hi Ajay, yes, having a good LinkedIn profile is definitely important. Like having a LinkedIn profile in a professional manner is more important in the sense you don't post anything that is aggressive, or you don't post anything that is senseless. You should be posting professional stuff because LinkedIn is a professional platform. So the more professional you post content, that is going to help you a lot. And mostly recruiters look into your LinkedIn account before they go ahead with the recruitment and all that stuff. So the more professional you are able to maintain your LinkedIn account, and the more sophisticated it is, it would do you a great deal. Like having a good LinkedIn profile and connecting with people would do you a lot of good in your career in the longer run also, right? I hope that clarifies, Ajay. Anything else you have, Ajay? And Ajay, what are you doing? Which level of CA are you in? Like, are you doing CA Foundation or CA Inter or CA Final, or are you a qualified CA, or like what are you doing? Just comment down below. Which city are you from? And which city are you from, and which level of CA are you guys currently in? So just comment that down below. And yeah. Janardhan, again, I studied like in foundation level in one paper. If we finish one chapter, we'll go another one and complete one chapter in that paper. And like this, I done. What do you think about it? Okay, Janardhan, you can do that. I'm not denying that, but the thing is, since the syllabus is huge, the more the number of revisions you're able to do, it is better. Like with this strategy, if you're able to revise the syllabus more number of times in a comprehensive way, you can go ahead with that. No worries, I understand. Like everyone is comfortable with something, right? I mean, like it is ultimately, if that strategy is more comfortable for you, you can go ahead. But my only thing is, when you study the syllabus in a comprehensive way together, it will be even better, right? Because at the end of the day, you're going to prepare all the chapters together before the exam. And what will happen is, especially in CA Inter and CA Final, there will be a lot of linkage between the chapters. Like one chapter will be linked to the other. So it is better that you study in a synchronized manner. That's what I'm saying. No worries, Jonathan. You can do whatever is comfortable, but just ensure that you're maximizing the number of revisions, right? And Ajay, CA Final Bro, and giving my attempt in September and living in Hyderabad. All the very best, Ajay. I pray for you to become a CA in September. All the very best. Do put in your best, and anything you want, just reach out to me. So feel free to reach out to me and give it. Put in your best. I'm sure you're going to make it. So don't worry. All the very best. Parth Kumar Pretty. Hello, sir. Hello. Hi, Parth. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? How is it going for you? Yeah. Anything else, guys? Any questions you have, feel free to ask them. Feel free to shoot them. Do share the live to your friends, guys. We will be going till questions keep coming. So more the questions, more the duration, and more the value addition. So keep the questions coming. And I'm also energized. I'm also pumped up to answer your questions. I'm also waiting eagerly for your questions. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, guys, do share the live link to your friends. Do tell your friends also to join, and do tell them also to shoot in their questions. We are going to be going on in the live till the questions stop coming, right? So keep the questions coming. I'm also energized. I'm also pumped up to answer your questions. I'm waiting eagerly to connect with you guys, because you guys are going to be future chartered accountants, and you're going to take this profession forward. I'm really happy to meet the future chartered accountants, right? So keep the questions coming, guys. I'm really eager, waiting for the questions. Keep them coming, all right? Okay, so 9 people are on our live stream. Oh, that's great. Okay, the maximum we touched was 5. Now it's 9. So guys, keep coming. Okay, it's dropped to 7. Okay, I jinxed it. Okay, no worries. But guys, whoever is on the live stream, please do shoot in your questions. Any question you have, any level of CA Foundation, CA Inter, CA Final, or articleship, do shoot in your questions in any language, be it English, Tamil, or Hindi, whatever language you're comfortable with. Shoot in the questions, guys. I will answer the questions in the best possible manner, right? So keep the questions coming, and we will keep the live going. And the more the duration of the live stream, more value addition it's going to give to you guys. So keep the live going. So feel free to shoot in your questions, and do share the link of the live stream also to your friends. And in case you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. A lot of value adding content is on the channel, so you can check out the channel. It's not just about advice or gyan. It's about things that actually work in reality that are there on the channel. So you can check out the channel. And if you feel that the channel deserves a subscribe, go ahead, hit that subscribe button without any hesitation, right? Cheers. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Keep the questions coming. I want this live to go for as long as possible, right? Any question in relation to CA Foundation, CA Inter, CA Final, or articles, so feel free to shoot them. Or anything you want to know about me, or anything you want to know about my CA journey, feel free to ask that also, right? Anything you want. I want this live stream to keep on going, because I want to interact with you guys, and I also can probably learn something from you guys through this live stream. So keep the questions coming, guys. Do share it with your friends also, the live stream, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. And do ask any questions in any language you're comfortable with, be it English, Hindi, or Tamil. I will accordingly respond. Let's say you ask the question in Hindi, I'll respond in Hindi. You ask the question in Tamil, I'll answer in Tamil. So keep the questions coming, guys. Keep the questions coming. I want to see more questions, right? It's not enough. So, bro, is it mandatory to have a degree? And what's the range of impact it have after CA qualification with respect to various categories such as employment and practice? Ajay, I think it is enough if you have a correspondence. It's not required. There is no hard and fast rule that you need to have like a complete you need to attend regular college and get a degree. If you are a qualified CA, you're good enough to go with correspondence. It's more than enough. Like some companies, they prefer candidates who have BCom at least in correspondence. And similarly, if you're going for IEMs, they will require an undergrad qualification either through correspondence or regular college. In that way, your correspondence degree is going to benefit you. So I would urge you to do BCom correspondence if you are yet to. Please enroll, please do it. It will give you an edge in some way or the other. Not a very significant edge, but at least the slightest of edges, right? In Rupendra 543, is it okay to skip May 26 and appear for September 26 CA final? Rupendra, like, what is your status of preparation? Like, how much subjects have you completed the classes for, and what is your revision status? If you're able to tell me on that, I will guide you better. And where are you from, Rupendra? And all the very best. So do let me know on this, and I will suggest you what is to be done, right? And Vignesh M _D8R said hi. Hi Vignesh, hello. White Knob 17, Janardhanam. There is scholarship for interna. It asks for a CA to confirm the parents' income. As my parents' income is less than 5 lakh, could you help? Yes, definitely. Do reach out to me. Do text me, and I will guide you. Vignesh, great initiative, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vignesh. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, just keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. I want to see more questions. Just keep the questions coming in whatever language you're comfortable with, Hindi, English, or Tamil. Feel free to shoot the questions. Feel free to shoot the questions. Keep the questions coming, and I'm happy to take up the questions. I want this live to go for as long as possible, because the longer the live is, the better it would be. And Rupindra, can you just tell me which are the subjects you're done with? Which subjects classes are you done with? And what is your level of preparation right now? And did you give any earlier attempt like Jan 26 or September 25? If you're able to tell me on that, I will maybe guide you better. I will maybe let you know what is to be done better, right? Just a moment, guys. Just gonna grab a bit of water. Yep. Scored 230 both groups. Is 230 the total? Okay, so you scored 230 in both the groups to put together. Rupindra, can you just tell me if you have completed classes for all the subjects before this attempt, and what was your individual score in group 1 and group 2? Group 1 mein how much did you score individually, and group 2 mein how much did you score out of the 230? Basis that I'll be able to guide you. And guys, keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. I want to see more questions. I want to be adding more value. So 119 in group 1, and I presume 111 would be in group 2, right? Yes, 111 in group 2. Okay, perfect. So Rupindra, my suggestion would be that group 2 was actually tough this time. My suggestion, one of my friends, he also couldn't clear in a similar score. What I suggested to him is, I presume you're done with your classes. My only suggestion is just start preparing for group 1 right away. Complete your group 1 as soon as possible. As soon as you complete, let's say you start revising FR now. As soon as you complete FR, write a 3-hour mock. You don't need to buy any mock test series. If you're comfortable buying, you can go ahead and buy. I have not bought a test series during my CA preparation, so I really don't know which test series to recommend. You can at least go ahead with ICA test series, because it's only 100 rupees per paper, or you can take a tough paper. For example, May 24 FR paper was a bit tough and bit lengthy, so maybe you can take May 24 FR paper and write that and see, so that you can just see if you're able to complete that in the 3 hours of time, and you can just compare that with the suggested answers. Go for one group this time is what I would suggest, Rupindra. Just go for one group, target one group, allocate your days. I think assume your exams start in May first week, I think you will have around 20 effective days in March and 30 days in April, around 50 days. From the 50 days, if you remove 5 days, because you will have to take 5 days for FR revision before the exam, right? Effectively, you have 45 days, Rupindra. So you can afford to give 15 days for FR, 15 days for AFM, and 15 days for audit. So plan your studies accordingly. Most importantly, just try covering as much as you can, and have a solid 1.5 day strategy, especially for audit, Rupindra, because audit ke liye kya hota na, you don't know what to revise on the last 1.5 days if you don't practice for the 1.5 days before itself. If you practice beforehand for the 1.5 days, you will be able to know what to revise and what not to revise. So similarly, please do that for AFM also, because AFM also you would only be having 1.5 days. And Vignesh, how to reach students who are not aware of free CA mentorship or CA guidance, economically weaker family students? Yes, Vignesh, I think that is the very purpose of this live. And I think that is the very purpose of this live. And I think a lot of faculties, especially in Tamil Nadu, are doing a great job with regard to that. I want to respect them massively for the initiative they are taking at the ground roots level as well, to spread about the CA course, to spread awareness about the CA course. And I think we as youngsters need to go to the grassroots level and start spreading knowledge as well. And I think that is something I want to be doing sometime soon. I just genuinely want to be doing that sometime in the near future. And Rupindra, my sister, saying my sister is also a CA. She says to give group 2 as extra 7 days. Yes, Rupindra, maybe you can do that, because there is no significant difference between your score in group 1 and group 2. But the reason why I didn't suggest group 2 was because for group 2, again, you would need to go through FR, AFM and audit. The main reason why people are struggling in IBS is because they are opening their book for every single answer. If you're thorough in group 1 and group 2, the necessity to open the book does not arise much. Because I'll tell you, I wrote my CA finals in November 24. I scored exemption in IBS. To be honest, I didn't even write a single mock test. And November 24 attempt was also tough for IBS. It wasn't as tough as Jan 26. I agree with that. I definitely agree. But I was able to manage because I had a good clarity on the other subjects. So I didn't have to open my book much. And I approached the 4 hours well. You need to approach the 4 hours in a very, very tactical manner. So that is very important. And Ajay is asking, bro, how to have good communication skills, like how to get it to perfect. I can speak, but not at the best levels. Need suggestion regarding how you came to learn such good speaking skills. First of all, thank you so much, Ajay, for the compliment. I think there is a lot more to improve from my side as well with regard to communication. It's a continuing process, Ajay. I think my schooling was in English medium. Then I've been to debate competitions. I've been to MUNs. So the exposure helped a lot. Then obviously in articleship, my communication even improved because you interact with clients, you interact with senior people, so your communication tends to improve. So it's just a matter of time, Ajay. No worries, don't worry about that at all. I think the first target should be to clear CA. Once you clear CA, these things will start happening automatically. Don't worry at all. I'm sure you'll do well. All the very best, Ajay. And just keep updating yourself. Just keep improving day by day. It's just an eventual process. Don't worry. Don't take it too seriously. I'm sure you will do well. No worries at all, right? Suggestion for students who wish to pursue ACCA from Vignesh. Um, so Vignesh, I've just started preparing ACCA. So like maybe I will be able to comment on that maybe once I'm done with ACCA. So I think it's too early for me to comment on how to pursue, right? So sir, what's the salary after 1 year of qualifying? So basically it depends, Raj Yadav. So hi Raj, I think you're new to the stream. So welcome to the stream. So where are you from and which level of CA are you in? So it depends, Raj. I think it depends on a lot of factors. Depends on which firm you're going to, or depends on which company you're going to, depends on which sector you're going to, depends on like your articleship experience, your level of knowledge, and your number of attempts in CA final. Like it depends on a lot of factors. I mean, like so it depends on those factors at the end of the day. So yeah, I hope you got an answer. So guys, keep the questions coming. I like the Josh. So any question you have in CA Foundation, CA Inter, CA Final, feel free to shoot them, ask them in any language, Hindi, English or Tamil, whatever language you're comfortable in. White now 17 Jana. Then my CA intermediate registration is successfully complete. And I tried to reach RTA, but the payment page is stuck and tried for 3 times. We're planning to try again on early morning. Yes, Janardhan, as I told you earlier yesterday, I think the portal, it is affected by the traffic. So you need to try at times where the traffic tends to be low, like usually at midnight or usually early on in the morning. So that would be really helpful. I think the earlier in the morning you try, that would be really better is what I feel actually. And Vignesh, I think coming back to your suggestion for students who wish to pursue ACCA, I think depends on future goals. Like mainly if the person is planning to go abroad or the person is planning to maybe practice in Dubai or in a country like UK where ACCA is recognized for signing, I think I would definitely recommend the person to pursue ACCA. But I think if the person is planning to just stay in India and like be in India, the first choice qualification I would recommend is CA for sure. Because I think in India, if you want to sign, you cannot sign with an ACCA certificate. You need a CA certificate to sign. So I think a CA certification becomes really critical in that phase. And obviously the CA qualification is more aligned to the Indian economic environment compared to the ACCA qualification. So if someone wants to just stay in India, I will definitely recommend CA qualification without any second thoughts over ACC. I hope that clarifies, right? Skills important or number of attempts more important in corporate? Again, it depends, Vignesh. I think very, very subjective. I think initially when you enter, number of attempts are going to matter and skills are also going to matter. But initially when you enter, number of attempts factor is going to matter more than the skills factor. Later on in the career, I feel the skills factor will come more into play and skills factor will matter more. Guys, any questions you have, just keep them coming. Just keep the questions coming. Like, do share the live also to your friends. Do tell your friends also to join in. Any questions they have, do let them also ask the same here. And in case you guys have any questions after the live also, feel free to connect with me on Telegram or LinkedIn. Like my social media handles are already given in the bio of the channel. You can reach out to me, and anyways, I will maybe type that also in the chat so that you're able to connect with me, right? Just a moment, I'm just typing that in the chat. So first I'll just type my LinkedIn handle, and my Telegram handle is just typing that. Preferably connect with me on LinkedIn, guys, because in Telegram what happens is most of the chats come down during the group chat. At least in LinkedIn, like the number of messages that are yet to be opened are clearly visible, but that is not really visible in Telegram. So I would urge you to connect on LinkedIn with me. And LinkedIn being a professional platform, I feel it would be better if you connect with me on LinkedIn, right? Next, my CA intermediate registration is successfully completed, and I try to reach RTA, but okay, I have responded to that. Bro, can you make a video detail on what are the roles available after clearing CA? I know few of them just for namesake and not that much. Hi Ajay, sure, I can make a video, but I will be very honest, Ajay. I think even I also don't have a lot of idea about some of the roles. Like for example, there are roles like investment banking, private equity. Even I've heard of those roles. I've just spoken to like 1 or 2 people in those roles, but I seriously don't have an exact idea of how those roles work or how the dynamics in those roles actually work, right? So if I have an idea, maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, I will be in a better position to probably explain, but definitely I will consider making a video on that very soon, right? So yeah, thank you for the suggestion, Ajay. yes, guys, keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Like, more questions, like more value addition for you guys, and more like learn some sort of learning is also going to come to me as well. So through this session, so keep shooting in your questions, guys. Really eager to answer your questions. So keep the questions coming. Yes, yes, guys, just keep the questions coming. Waiting eagerly for the questions, guys. So let's keep the questions coming, right? Any question you have in CA Foundation, CA Inter, CA Final, articleship, feel free to shoot them here and I will try to take them up. Or any question you want to know about how I started my CA journey or what I went through, or maybe anything you want to ask, just feel free to ask it, right? Sure. Anything you want to ask in any language, like if you're comfortable with English, ask in English, or if you're comfortable with Tamil, ask in Tamil, or Hindi, so you can ask in Hindi and I'll respond accordingly, right? So do shoot in your questions. I'll start responding to them. So keep the questions coming, guys. I want this live to be going on for as long as possible. I want you guys to benefit out of this live as much as you can. So keep the questions coming and do tell your friends also to join the live link. I'm expecting more questions, guys. So keep the questions coming. So keep the Josh alive. I'm pumped up to answer your questions. So keep the questions coming, all right? How the idea of career guidance strikes your mind and how the volunteer students can initiate hashtag do rather than say. I think free career guidance is a very good platform actually if it is done in the right way. In the sense, it gives a good platform to those who don't have awareness about the course to do it. And I think it is very important that students and CA professionals spread knowledge about the course and be honest about the course. Like, I'll be very honest. I think CA is difficult to crack. You need to be very honest in saying that. You should not be seeing that CA is very easy to crack and stuff like that. Yes, if you have cracked CA Inter, you can definitely crack CA Final. That is my opinion. But entering is very difficult. Now the CA Foundation pass percentage has also gone down. So you need to be putting in a lot of hard work for CA. So you need to make people aware about the fact that a lot of hard work goes in. Be honest while spreading facts about the CA course. I think that is something very important. What's the core intention of this live, brother? I think the core intention of this live is that basically Jan 26 results are not as expected. So I just wanted to take this live up so that anyone who's feeling low or anyone who has any questions, especially in relation to Jan 26 attempt, can shoot in their questions here and I get to respond to them, right? Because I think when you approach on social, when people connect with you on social media, it's more like a personalized feel. You're able to like guide only one person or a couple of people at a time, because even I'm also in a full-time job. So I felt that a live is a platform where I can like guide multiple, where I can take multiple people's questions at a single point in time. I think that is the biggest advantage of a live, is what I felt. So more the questions, I think I will be able to address more people and I will be able to guide more people at a single point of time, rather than like guiding people one by one. I feel that it is efficient for the people also. So that's why I just took up this live. So any other questions, guys, just keep them coming, keep them coming. Do share the live also with your friends. I'm expecting more questions, even more questions from people. So people who've not yet joined the live, do join in the live. So feel free to ask any questions you have about your CA Foundation Inter Final. Hey bro, big fan. Keep up the good work. Congrats on reaching 1.3k. Hi Avinash, how are you, buddy? Long time no see. So how are you doing? So yeah. So let's collaborate soon, right? Yeah. Avinash, hey, okay, this is the second Avinash. So the first Avinash is basically my school buddy, and the second Avinash is again one of my CA friends. Hey, Avinash here. Just want to show my support here and say that it's really good what you're doing to help the student community. Thank you so much, Avinash. Thank you so much to both the Avinash. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much to both of you. Yeah. So keep the questions coming, guys. So more questions. So keep the questions coming and I'll be answering them. So any question you have in relation to CA Foundation, Inter or Final or articleships, just keep them coming. In any language you're comfortable with, be it Hindi, English or Tamil, I'll respond accordingly in the language in which you're asking the question. So keep the questions coming. Just want to see more questions. How to avoid giving false hope to the students, how to do public speaking with facts. I think to do public speaking with facts, I think that will happen if a neutral person speaks. I think if an academy speaks, it is going to be more biased than not. But I think you need to try to be as honest as you can, even as an academy or even as an institution. I think you should be as honest as you can by speaking about the ground reality of the course, by speaking about the difficulties also, rather than the good side. I think you need to speak about the pros and cons clearly. I think you need to be honest to your conscience. I think if you're honest with your own self, I think you can be honest with the general public. That's what I feel. And how to do public speaking with facts. I think you need to show proof of what's been the result in the past attempts and what are the people who pursued the course doing and stuff like that. And I think you need to be honest. You need to show the good side and bad side as well, because all the glitters is not ultimately gold. You need to be very honest and you need to be showing the good side and bad side as well. So I think if you're able to do that, I think people will have a good awareness about the course. And I think for no reason, people shouldn't be degrading this course for no reason. I've seen that there has been a lot of controversy saying IBS should be removed. Yes, there are downsides to IBS. I definitely agree with that. But I mean, like, even you're a student, I feel your duty is to prepare for the course. It's not your duty is not to protest for the course, because I mean, like, even like sometimes even professionals are not able to protest and bring a change. So as students, your job is to pass this course, give back to the fraternity as soon as you can. Like, because it's not a one-day change that's going to happen. So you need to believe in the process. You need to do what is there rather than unnecessarily protesting and doing all this stuff. I think that is all just a waste of time. I think what you need to do is, I think as students, put your head down, focus. Yes, there are some limitations also. You need to ignore those limitations. There are a lot of good things about this course. Focus on the good things rather than the limitations, and prepare, put in your best, and hope for the best. Like, that's what I just want to say. This is just a general gyan I just wanted to pass on. So yeah. Next, guys, just keep the questions coming, more questions, right? So just want to see more questions from you guys. So yeah, keep the questions coming, guys. Yep. Yes, guys, just tell your friends also to join in the live. So we're 30 minutes into the live, so it's really great that we're actually 30 minutes into the live. So it would be great if more people are able to join in the live. So do tell your friends also to join in the live and ask, and feel free to ask any questions that they want to ask in relation to CA Foundation, CA Inter, or CA Final, or even articleship. Like, you can tell them to ask in any language they're comfortable with, be it Hindi, English, or even Tamil. So any language they're comfortable with, and I will respond accordingly in that language, right? So do keep the questions coming, guys. And in case you're not very comfortable asking a question here, you can also reach out to me personally. I'll just share my social media handles here. Again, you can just reach out to me on that, right? And do feel free to ask your questions. Yes, guys, just keep the questions coming. More questions. I'm just expecting more questions from you guys. Just keep the questions coming. And whenever you join the live, just let me know where are you from and what are you doing right now. So that would be great, right? Like which stage of CA you are in, and which city or which part of the country you're from. It would be great, because a lot of people from other parts of the country have also joined. Really happy to see that. So for students after 12th, especially commerce students, which one should you preserve, CA Foundation or BCom, or simultaneously? I think it depends, Vignesh. I think BCom should be done via correspondence. At least you should bare minimum have a correspondence BCom is what I feel. So I think that is definitely required, is what I feel. A correspondence BCom is definitely the need of the hour. Like, the main focus should be on CA along with correspondence. But let's say you're getting into a good college, like something like an SRCC. I think in that case, I would recommend someone to go for SRCC and maybe do CA simultaneously. It is very tough to do CA simultaneously with regular college. That's why I wouldn't really recommend regular college. But if someone wants to get exposure to extracurricular activities, considering that they've been introverted during school, but they want to take part in extracurricular activities and build their resume or build their soft skills, I would definitely recommend the person to go for college. So hi brother, let me correct if my questions are wrong without facts. I'm more open to it. No worries, brother. The questions are really good. Like, the questions are really thought provoking. So just keep them coming, right? So any further questions, guys? Just keep the questions coming. I'm looking forward to more questions. So any questions, any language you're comfortable with, English, Tamil, or Hindi, feel free to ask them. I'm more than happy to guide you guys on that, right? So keep the questions coming, right? So any question you have, just feel free to ask them, right? Any question that you might be having, just feel free to ask the questions that you might be having. So yep, any further questions, guys, just keep them coming. So like, excited and pumped up to answer more questions. So when you're joining the live for the first time, just do comment down below which part of the country you're from and which level of CA are you pursuing right now. That would be really helpful, right? For those who are not able to get finance for BCom, like, I'm not able to get your question, Vignesh. Can you just elaborate a bit, like, in the sense, like, I'm not able to really understand your question. So can you just be a bit clear? Like, that would help a bit. Like, I'll be able to clarify better, right? Yes, guys, just keep the questions coming. Like, Vignesh is asking a lot of questions. Really happy to see the questions. Thanks, brother. I think just want the guys to ask more questions, like whatever language you're comfortable with, guys. Again, language is not at all a barrier here. So whatever language you're comfortable in, just to type the questions in the chat. Keep the questions coming, and more than happy to respond to them, right? Yeah, okay. So I mean, I think you're trying to ask whether, like, for those who are not able to afford BCom, like whether you can go ahead with CA. Yes, CA alone, yes, but I think CA alone is risky. I think correspondence cost is not very significant compared to the college cost, Vignesh. I think in that case, I would recommend people to go ahead with correspondence in BCom along with CA. That I would suggest. Nikhil Sundar, hi bro, I am from Chennai, did BCom from MCC and currently preparing for CA final. Hi Nikhil, first of all, congratulations. I think doing clearing up to CA inter with regular college is a big feat. So hats off to you. So keep that going. All the very best for your CA finals, whenever your CA finals attempt. So wishing you the best. So all the very best for your CA finals, and I'm sure you'll do it because I think if someone has cleared up until CA inter, CA finals should definitely be doable. So keep going. All the very best, Nikhil. So any questions you have, just feel free to shoot them here, right? Yep. Any further questions, guys? And whenever you join the live, just comment down below which part of the country you're from and which level of CA you're currently pursuing. That would help a lot, right? So yes, guys, keep the comments coming, keep the likes coming, right? So, and in case you're not subscribed to the channel, do check out the content in the channel before subscribing. If you feel the content to be worthwhile, definitely do subscribe to the channel because there is a lot of value addition content here. Yeah. Next, bro, I wanted to LinkedIn post about the facts of CA classes. My point of view, like one of the most top faculty has old videos but no disclaimer on the website while buying them. What's your take on it without name? Yes, brother, you can definitely do the post without the name because if you use the name, it is going to lead to a lot of controversy. Second, it would lead to a lot of hatred. I think social media, I think, like to be honest, right now, I'll be very honest. Like, I know a lot of controversy. I know a lot of scam that is going on in the CA fraternity, but you can expose the same. But what is going to happen is like basically you're going to get a lot of hate for it because there are a lot of big players and there are a lot of things that are not fair. But if you expose people or if you start exposing or if you start everything that is going wrong, what will happen is you will be unnecessarily spreading hate in social media. Already there is a lot of unnecessary hate in social media, and I don't want to be doing that. But yes, you can go ahead without mentioning the faculty name. Maybe if someone reaches out to you personally, you can then tell them the faculty if you're comfortable doing so. Is what I would suggest. And I think every faculty is putting in her or his or her best, so don't need to criticize anyone publicly. Yes, there might be some shortcomings, but I think let's just move on. I think as professionals, we need to develop that maturity. Is what I feel. So I mean, I understand your pain. I think you would have spent amount as well. You would have spent a good amount on the classes as well, and if the quality is not up to the mark, it is definitely disappointing. It is definitely upsetting. Not much I can say about that. I had completed my articles in 2023, had a poor experience and exposure, did things like invoicing and DDS filing only, and since then I'm focusing on exams only. How do you overcome this limitation? Nikhil, first of all, when are your CA final exams? Like for now, your first priority should be on your CA final exams. Then you can focus on this part. Like you can connect with me personally. I'll tell you what is to be done. You can take up a few courses. You can work in a firm in between the time of your results. In between the like after you completed exams until your results come, you will have some time, right? So in between that time, you can work in a firm. You can get good experience, and maybe you can reach out to me also. I'll also tell you like what are the sources you can refer on YouTube or what other work you can do to overcome this limitation. So, Vignesh, I have not completed BCom or any graduate till now. Now I am a semi-qualified chartered accountant doing the role of internal auditor in TV CS Limited. Any such for my career, brother? First of all, brother, I think there is like you have proven the fact that you don't need to be a CA to be successful. I think what you're doing is something very big. Hats off, brother. So keep going. Like I think you're in a very good position in your career. I think brother, I will definitely urge you to go ahead with CA. Like try giving it one shot. I think the happiness you get after clearing, that is unmatchable. My humble request is just give one shot, just give it a try, give it a sincere try, and I'm sure you will not regret it at all. That is my humble suggestion. Like if not, I think I will suggest you to maybe do like courses which are going to enhance your knowledge, like maybe certification courses which are going to enhance your knowledge. But my humble suggestion is just give CA one last shot, brother. Like I'm sure you won't regret it. If you end up clearing, which I'm sure you will do if you just give it a shot, I'm sure you will be successful. Just give it a shot, brother. Just give it a shot. You will not regret it. I'm sure you will make it. Just give it one try, and I'm sure the best things are going to happen to you, right? Nikhil Sundar, I'm preparing for September 26 CA final. Okay, Nikhil. So all the very best. First of all, just focus on your CA final preparation. Like complete your classes as early as possible. Then focus on your preparation. Like write a lot of mocks. Prepare for the 1.5 days. Most importantly, then you can focus on this point. Like again, as I told you, like I just gave you a suggestion. So you can like work in a firm in the meanwhile, and you can also connect with me once your CA finals are done. I will guide you on what is to be done, like how you can gain knowledge and maybe which domain would be feasible for you and which domain are you looking at. Maybe if you're able to provide me details on that, that would be really helpful. Krishna 5927, again, this is one of my school buddies. So hi Krishna. So hi, how are you doing? Long time again. So yeah, yes, just keep the questions coming. Any question related to CA Foundation, CA Inter, or CA Final, keep the questions coming. Happy to take them up. I'm just pumped up and really happy to take them up. So keep the questions coming. Waiting eagerly for your questions. So just one more questions to be coming. And in case any of your friends are not aware about the live, do share the live link with them and do tell them to join in. So do tell them to join in and ask questions. Any question related to CA Foundation, Inter, or Final, or articleship. in any language they're comfortable with, be it English or Tamil or Hindi. I will also reply in the language in which they are asking the question. So please tell people to join in, and if you're ready to subscribe to the channel, do check out the content on the channel. It's definitely going to be some value adding content which is going to make a good difference to you guys. So if you found the content to be value adding, do hit that subscribe button without fail, and you're not going to regret it, right? Definitely I'll get back with you. Thanks a lot for helping the community. Thanks a lot, brother. It means a lot. I mean, like, what I'm doing is maybe 0.001% of what maybe a well-educated army officer is doing for the country. I think they are the people who are guarding the borders, who are working for a meager salary. They deserve a lot of respect. They deserve a lot of credit. At this point, I would urge you guys to maybe respect the Indian Army, like maybe thank the Indian Army for protecting our borders. I think they deserve a lot of credit, especially the people who've got a very good level of education and they still choose to serve the Indian Army because of the patriotism they have for the nation. I think at the end of the day, I'll be very honest, I'm also a materialist because I pursued the course to obviously for financial stability. I think everyone is pursuing the course for financial stability. That is one major reason. But there are people in the army who are well educated who can actually sit in a corporate job with a salary of 2 to 3 lakhs per month, but they still choose to go and serve the army. I think they deserve respect at this point of time. So my mad respect goes to them. They have sacrificed a lot for this nation. They are the real heroes. I think what I'm giving back is maybe 1% of what the army is doing for the country. So mad respect for them. And perhaps sure, brother. Hope we'll complete one group in September 2026. Really happy to hear it, Vignesh. Thank you so much. I'm sure you will complete it. All the very best. Just send me the positive result once you're done with it. And Nikhil, again, all the very best to you for CA finals as well, because I presume you're also writing in September 26 is what you said. So all the very best to you. And Vignesh, which one do you choose, practicing or employment or teaching, and why? Right now I'm in employment. Teaching, I don't have any long-term plans. My plan as of now is to be in employment and maybe guide the next generation of students and maybe upload practical videos on how audit works in the real world, because that is where I've had good articleship experience, which I want to share with youngsters, because sometimes seniors might be held up due to which they might not be able to guide juniors in audit, and most of the articles end up going to audit. So I feel that my videos in my channel in relation to audit would help the juniors who do not have sufficient guidance. So that is the objective there. So yeah. And Krishna, this guy is an absolute gem to the CA. He's speaking the most out of him. Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much again. Thank you for joining this live. I think he's not even a CA student, guys. He's one of my buddies. So he joined the live and he commented this. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much again. And practice, I'm not really sure. Don't have any plans as of now. Maybe we have to see in the longer run. So for now, it's going to be employment and maybe guidance on the side and YouTube. That's the plan for now, right? And any other questions, guys, just keep the questions coming. So want to see more questions, like eager and pumped up to answer the questions. We are almost 41 minutes into the live, guys. So I'm expecting more and more questions from you guys. So yeah, just keep the questions coming, right? And we need to just reply to your question on why I think teaching requires a certain level of maturity. I'm not sure if I have the maturity right now, or I'm not sure if I'm really cut out for that, to be honest. And I think in job, what happens is when you're in a job, you constantly require to be updated and you constantly update yourself. You are in a relatively competitive environment. In the sense, it's a healthy competition, which I see in a job. In practice, the thing about practice is you have to take a lot of risks in practice. I'm not saying taking risks is an issue, but for now, I feel that I'm more accustomed to a job. I want to go into a job is what I feel for now. I think everyone has their personal preference. It depends on your future goals. I really don't know what I will be doing 10 years down the line, to be honest. I think I might be saying this and I might be in practice 10 years down the line. Who knows? I think it depends. It's entirely subjective. Depends on time, destiny, fate. Depends on a lot of things and depends on your future plans as well. So depends. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope that whatever field everyone goes in, they do the best in their respective fields, right? That's all I can hope for, right? Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Just do keep the questions coming. Just waiting eagerly for your questions. So do keep the questions coming. You're almost 43 minutes into the live. So do keep the questions coming, guys. So yeah, do keep the questions coming. So really pumped up and really waiting eagerly for your questions. So do keep the questions coming, right? Yep. So waiting eagerly for your questions, guys. So whenever you're commenting, if you're new to the stream, just comment down where you're from, which part of the country you're from, and which level of CA you're pursuing. That is whether it's CA Foundation, CA Inter, or CA Final, and when is your next eligible attempt, right? And Vignesh, is there any guaranteed employment as management change frequently in corporate? This is for those who are in employment and require work-life balance. Again, Vignesh, I think it depends on the company, depends on the financial portion of the company, how well the company is doing. The company is performing well, and let's say you as an individual are also performing well, and let's say your role is also a role which requires you to apply a decent level of skills. I think your role is going to be secure. But I think at the end of the day, I think regardless of whether you're in employment or practice, change is the only constant. You need to keep updating yourself. You need to be brushing up whatever you studied. Just because you cleared CA final doesn't mean that you shouldn't be reading direct tax. Even if your role does not involve direct tax, you should be updated with Income Tax Act. you should be updated with what's happening in GST. You need to be updating yourself with the latest technologies. That is definitely a given factor. You need to be updated in whatever you're doing. So that is always going to be there, and you need to be updated in whatever is going on in relation to the finance industry. So that is again something that's very, very, very critical. So guys, any other questions you have, just shoot them, right? Waiting eagerly for your questions. So any questions you have, guys, just keep them coming, waiting eagerly for your questions. So just do share the link with more people and do tell them to come in as well. Especially those who couldn't make it in Jan 26, please don't lose hope, guys. Just go back to the drawing board, analyze where you made a mistake. Like, I think first apply for your certified copies. It costs only 10 rupees to apply for your certified copies. Go back to the drawing board. First of all, accept your mistakes. I think first of all, the first step to success is accepting your mistakes. I think that is where I love MS Dhoni as an individual. He, in every press conference you see, when India loses, there is one person who's going to be standing there and taking the blame for the loss. That is MS Dhoni. That's why I respect him massively. I think first you should take ownership for the loss and just analyze where you went wrong, where you could have done better. And I'm sure next time you're going to come back stronger. And this mindset should be carried forward into life as well. Because I think if you have the ability to accept your mistakes, if you have the ability to improve as an individual, I think you're going to go a long way in life. That's my honesty. Hey bro, any suggestion for AFM faculty in English? I think definitely you can go ahead with Bhavik Chokshi sir or Dinesh Jain sir. I refer to Bhavik Chokshi sir's classes, and I referred revision videos of Dinesh Jain sir. Both of them are really good. You can look at both of the demo lectures and decide who suits you more and whose teaching style is more comfortable with you, and you can make a choice accordingly, right? Any tip for health of the student who takes more stress? I think getting stress is very natural, but I think you should be eating on the right time. Eating at the right time, that is very, very important. That's the first step. Sleeping at the right time, waking up at a reasonable time, like getting on an average 7 hours of sleep, not getting too burned out. These are the minimum things you can do, and maybe a walk of 20-25 minutes every day. These are bare minimum things you can probably end up doing, is what I feel. So I think that's what I feel. Guys, more questions. I just want more questions, more energy from you guys. I have the Josh in me. So do you also guys have the Josh? So keep the questions coming, waiting eagerly for your questions. So do shoot in your questions, like any question you have, especially in relation to your Jan 26 assessment. Anyone of you, if you have any questions on where you could have improved or where you made a mistake, or if you require any strategy or if you require any solution for any mistake you made during your preparation phase, do drop that in as well. Happy to take that up, right? So happy to take the same up, right? So any questions, just do shoot them in, right? And do feel free to ask them in English or Tamil or Hindi, whatever language you are comfortable with, and I will respond to them. I do refer Bhavik Chokshi. Yeah, thank you, Vignesh, for the session. Great. Okay. So Ajay, as I said earlier, you can maybe check out the demo videos and then take a call. Both of them are like very, very dedicated faculties, very, very, very committed faculties, very dedicated faculties. I'll be very honest. Both of them are very dedicated faculties. They have an amazing revision support system also after classes. Like, you will find revision videos for almost all the chapters that they've taught during the regular class. So yeah, road to degree matters in Big Four for employment. Like, you mean the BCom, Ajay? I think BCom really doesn't matter for employment, is what I feel, Ajay. So I think if that's what you're asking, I mean, like, the CA degree is obviously more important for a Big Four. I think that's what you're referring to, right? Ajay is just thanking me. It's great. Like, I love this rapport, guys. One person thanking the other and one person supporting the other. I think this is what our CA fraternity is about. I think this is what the student community should all be about. I think supporting one another, having each other's back during failures, supporting each other, making the best out of things, right? Yeah, great. So any other questions, guys, do shoot them in. Like, do feel free to reach out to me also, as on my handles, as I mentioned earlier. So do feel free to ask any questions. So just mentioning my handles here, so you can just reach out to me and you can feel free to ask any questions there also if you're not very comfortable asking them here. Students are not aware of sleep. They are more concerned with results. Give some information on how sleep affects results. So on how sleep affects results, there have been friends of mine who've gone blank during the paper because they have not slept enough. So please, it is okay. Even if you end up losing 2-3 marks, even if you're not able to cover that one chapter alone, it is perfectly fine. Your health matters. The next day you should be able to go and write the exam. I think for this, I will give a classic example. So I think the person I'm going to be speaking about is a rank holder in September 25. Her name is CA Harleen Kaur. You can go out and check her channel. It's HARLEEN KAUR. HARLEEN space KAUR. So she was rank holder in September 25 CA finals, and she spoke about how lack of sleep, how getting burned out, like, affected her attempts. So basically, she started her CA final journey in May 24. So her first attempt was May 24. During May 24, what happened was she was not really well, due to which she had to be admitted before her audit paper. She had a panic attack, and similarly in November 24, the same thing happened. But in September 25, she overcame everything and she cleared with a rank. I think massive respect to her about that. I think I think that is what I think that story should inspire a lot of people, I feel. And I think that is, I think the importance of sleep, or the importance of not getting burned out is maybe reflected in that story. That story is a testimony to the fact that you need to be in the right state of mind. You need to remain calm. You can maybe go out and check her video on her channel, right? Yeah. Tell something about your love for audit. I mean, I love audit as a subject because, like most of the people I made, or maybe this channel itself, this channel wouldn't have started in the first place if I hadn't gone to audit as a domain. I think audit as a domain has given me a lot of people who've been more technical than me, who have more knowledge than me. It gave me exposure, or it gave me an opportunity to meet more senior people like CFOs or financial controllers. I got an opportunity to interact with them, like because they're more senior to me, they have more knowledge than me. I learned a lot about financial reporting as a process. I learned a lot about businesses because I was able to interact with people who are more experienced than me, especially people in the finance side who were more experienced years than what I was. I think they gave me a lot of opportunity. I think a big thanks to all of them, all my clients whom I worked with during my articles of tenure. A big thanks to my managers at my firm, or a big thanks to my seniors at PwC and my seniors and my mates at HSBC as well. A big thanks to everyone who's played a role in my journey in some way or the other. I think everyone deserves a lot of credit. I think everyone plays a great cameo in someone's life. I think I would have also played a cameo in someone's life probably, and a lot of people have played an amazing cameo in my life. I think a big thanks to all of them. I'm ever indebted to every single one who's taught me something or the other in some way or the other. So my love for audit is always purposeful. Right now, I am not in audit. I'm in the financial reporting side, so I'm in the opposite side. But still, my love for audit always continues. It's an amazing field. It's a field that teaches you a lot beyond audit as well. It teaches you how to interact as a person. It teaches you how to ask the right set of questions. It improves your communication ability. It gives you an opportunity to interact with people who are more senior than you. It gives you access to people in the organization, which you wouldn't get even if you were an employee in that organization. That's the power of audit. So it's an amazing field. Like of late, a lot of people are saying audit is procedural, audit is manual. No, actually, audit is very technical. Audit is very vast. If you do it in the right way, if you study it in the right sense, it's an amazing thing. Please talk about how meditation discipline changes a person. So Vignesh, actually, to be honest, I usually don't do meditation, so I cannot really comment on that. But a lot of people who do it have conveyed a lot about the positive implications that it has. So I can't really comment about what impact it has had on me because I have not done meditation. And discipline, it definitely changes a person. I think discipline is what one requires to clear CA, or one requires to succeed in life. I think discipline is really important. Bro, a friend of mine is working as a CA in ICICI Bank. Any idea on role of CA in banks? So it depends, Ajay. I think like CAs have a lot of roles to play in banks. Sometimes CAs go as relationship managers in banks, or sometimes they might be in the finance team. Especially in MNC banks like Barclays or HSBC, what happens is there is a team called reg reporting where you talk about risk weighted assets. This is something you would have studied in your CA final bank audit. Risk weighted assets like the tier 1 capital, tier 2 capital. This is a role in which most CAs get involved in. This is a team called regulated reporting. And then there is financial accounting in banks in which CAs get involved in. Then there is product control team in which CAs get involved in, like in relation to investments made by the banks, in relation to fair value gains or losses of the banks receivables, and in relation to this one, like, and maybe something like even internal audit in a bank, like maybe or even something like or a front facing role in a bank like investment banking. Even there are roles like investment banking also, like which are more popular in Mumbai. So that is there. And will you share any thoughts about your mentor? I think Vikesh, I've not had a proper full-fledged mentor. I don't think anyone can like maybe quote a proper full-fledged mentor, because I think every one of us learn from someone or the other in some way or the other. I think everyone has taught us something or the other in some way or the other. I think I want to like thank two friends of mine. Like I think if I've improved my knowledge in audit, or if I've learned a lot about audit, I think I owe it to two friends of mine. One friend of mine named Vishwajit, and another friend of mine named Sai Arvind. So we knew each other since our school days, and like through a common accounts tuition, and like we all qualified together as CS in November 24, and we all did our articleship together in PwC. So if I am able to speak, make some sense, or if I'm able to sound sensible to a decent extent, it is because of these two people. These two people have played a major role. And exactly, audit is an art for me. Which industry would you prefer for work, and why? I really don't know, Vignesh. I'm just figuring it out. I think I need to explore. There's a long way to go. I think it's just the start of a career. I think you need to learn a lot more. I need to see a lot more to maybe probably be able to comment on that. Guys, keep the questions coming. I just see that the live count has spiked right now. So more people have joined in. So guys, comment down, where are you from? Which level of CA you're pursuing, and what doubt do you have? More than happy to take that up, right? So do comment down below, guys. Yeah. Keep the questions coming, right? So we're almost going to be 1 hour into the live, guys. So any questions you have, so feel free to ask them. Maybe in the next 5 minutes, you can just ask all the questions you have, and maybe we can just wrap up the live. Any further questions you have, you can maybe connect with me on the platforms I mentioned. feel free to reach out to me and drop in your questions. And guys, if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, do check out the content in the channel. And if you found it valuable, definitely do hit the subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. It would motivate me to work even harder and bring out even more quality content and even more live streams like this one. So do hit the subscribe button. Do share the channel with anyone who you feel would need it. And do drop in your questions, guys. It would mean a lot to me. Like any questions you have, anything in relation to CA Inter, Foundation, or CA Final, or Articleship, in any language you're comfortable with, be it English, Tamil, or Hindi, do drop them in and yeah, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for your valuable time, bro, and for the session. Thank you so much, Ajay. First of all, I think you've also been here for a significant part of the live. So thank you so much for Ajay for first of all for hanging in. It means a lot. All the very best, Ajay, for your CA finals. I'm waiting eagerly to hear a positive result from you. Tips for Tamil medium students who wish to pursue CA. ஸோ இதை நான் தமிழ்லேயே சொல்கிறேன். ஐ திங்க் முதல் தடவை நான் தமிழில் பேசுகிறேன் சேனலில். ஸோ ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது, ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்குது. நான் முதல்ல ஒரு தமிழன், அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் இங்கிலீஷ் ஆர் மற்ற லாங்குவேஜஸ் வருது. ஸோ என்னன்னா தமிழ் படிக்கிறவங்களுக்கு என்னென்னா முதல்ல கொஞ்சம் இங்கிலீஷை இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ண பாருங்கள். அது நீங்கள் படிக்க வரும். டியோலிங்கோ ஆப் யூஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். டியோலிங்கோ ஆப்பில் கொஞ்சம் இங்கிலீஷ் டெய்லி கொஞ்சம் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். ஒரு 15-20 நிமிஷம் டெய்லி பண்ணுங்கள். அதை பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ண பாருங்கள். இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் டைம் கொடுங்க. மெயினாக நிறைய டைம் கொடுத்து பண்ணுங்கள். ஏன்னா இப்போ அது ஒரு சின்ன டிஸ்அட்வான்டேஜாக இருக்கும். பட் நீங்கள் உங்களோட கொஞ்சம் இனிஷியல் டேஸில் டைம் கொடுக்குறீங்க அப்படின்னா, முதல்ல ஆரம்பிக்கிறப்ப கொஞ்சம் சிக்னிஃபிகண்டாக எக்ஸ்ட்ரா டைம் கொடுக்குறீங்க இங்கிலீஷ்க்கு அப்படின்னா, அது உங்களோட CA இன்டர் CA ஃபைனலில் ரொம்ப உதவிக்கு வரும். ஆர்டிகல்ஸ் போகிறப்போ உங்களால் ஓரளவுக்கு நல்லா இங்கிலீஷ் பேச முடியுது. ஆனால் நிறைய பேர் நல்ல எண்ணத்தில் எடுத்துப்பாங்க அதை. ஸோ ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் அது. அண்ட் ஹவு தே வில் இன்க்ரீஸ் தர் கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் இன் மெட்ரோபாலிட்டன் சிட்டி. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் நீங்கள் உங்கள் ஊர் விட்டு சென்னை வரீங்க அப்படின்னா ஃபஸ்ட்டு பயப்பட தேவையில்லை. நீங்கள் வெளிநாட்டுக்குலாம் வரல, இந்தியாவுக்குள்ளே தான் இருக்கீங்க, தமிழ்நாட்டுக்குள்ளே தான் இருக்கீங்க. சென்னை ஒன்றும் ஊர் பேர் தெரியாத இடம் இல்லை. இங்கேயும் அதே தமிழ் தான். எதுவும் பெரிய விஷயம் கிடையாது. தமிழில் பேசுங்க. உங்களோட அடையாளத்தை மறக்காதீங்க. முதல்ல நீங்கள் இங்கே வந்திருக்கீங்க கற்றுக்கிறதுக்கு. ஸோ கற்றுக்கணுங்கிற எண்ணத்தோடு வாங்க. ஸோ கண்டிப்பாக பண்ண முடியும். நிறைய நல்ல நண்பர்களை பண்ணிக்கோங்க. நிறைய நல்ல மனுஷங்களை சந்திங்க. ஸோ நிறைய பேர் நீங்கள் சந்திக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னா அவங்களே உங்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல வழியை காட்டுவாங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் நல்ல மனிதர்கள் கூட இருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னா அவங்களே உங்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல வழியை காட்டுவாங்க, ஒரு நல்ல பயணத்தை கூட்டு போவாங்க. ஸோ அது போதும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ எதுவும் பயப்படாமல் இருங்க. உங்கள் அடையாளத்தை நினச்சி நீங்கள் பெருமைப்படுங்க முதல்ல. ஸோ அதை பண்ணாலே ஐ திங்க் சென்னை கண்டிப்பாக இருக்கலாம். ஸோ ஒன்றுமே கவலைப்படுறதுக்கு இல்லை. ஸோ அவ்வளோதான் மக்களே. ஸோ அதான் ஸோ கைஸ், எனி அதர் கொஸ்டின்ஸ், வேறு ஏதாவது கொஸ்டின் இருந்தால் கேளுங்க. குச் பி சவால் ஆயிட்டோ பூछ लो கைஸ். இட்ஸ் ப்ளெஷர் டு டாக் டு இன் தமிழ் ப்ரோ. ஆரம் செய்ய விரும்பு. கண்டிப்பாக ப்ரோ, ஆரம் செய்ய விரும்பு 6வது சின்னம். ஸோ கண்டிப்பாக ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருந்துச்சு பேசுறதுக்கு. ஸோ ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் விக்னேஷ் பிரதர். ரொம்ப பிக் தேங்க்ஸ் டு அஜய் ஆல்சோ ஃபார் ஹேங்கிங் த்ரூ த லைவ் ஆஸ்கிங் a lot of questions. Big thanks to Nikhil. Big thanks to a couple of my friends like both Avinash's and Krishna who joined in through the live. Big thanks to you guys also for joining in. I think every single one who joined in, be it Nikhil or maybe I think Janardhanam also joined in, Parth also joined in. Thank you so much guys. I think if I missed anyone's name, my sincere apologies if I missed your name. So thank you so much first of all for joining in the live. So I think we got 3 more hours before we complete 3 more minutes before we complete an hour. So any questions you have, feel free to ask them guys. We're almost going to be ending the live, so we've got 3 more minutes to go. Any question you have guys, just feel free to ask them. So CA Foundation, CA Inter or CA Final or Articleship, so do shoot your questions. Feel free to ask your questions and I'm more than happy. We've got 3 more minutes guys, so do feel free, ask your questions and I'm more than happy to take it up. Super நண்பா, நன்றி நண்பா. முதல்ல இந்த லைவ் முழுக்க இருந்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருந்துச்சு. இந்த நேரத்தை உங்களோட பகிர்ந்ததுக்கு. ஸோ ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருந்துச்சு இந்த லைவ் முழுக்க நீங்கள் இருந்தது. ஸோ ரொம்ப நன்றி நண்பா. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் இவ்வளோ தூரம் இருந்ததுக்கு, இவ்வளோ கேள்விகள் ஆர்வத்தோடு கேட்டதுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி. ஸோ ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருந்துச்சு எனக்கு இதை பார்க்குறப்ப. ஸோ கைஸ், எனி அதர் questions you have, four people are on the live guys. Any questions you have, we got 3 more minutes to go. Feel free, drop in your questions and I'll be more than happy to take them up, right? Any language you're comfortable with, Tamil, English or Hindi, drop them. I'm not going to judge. No one is going to judge you. This is a safe community. So drop in any question you have in CA Final, CA Inter or CA Foundation or Articleship and I will be responding to them, right? So please keep your questions coming guys. We got 3 more minutes or maybe 2 more minutes to go. So keep your questions coming. Last 2 minutes. So the countdown starts. Please keep your questions coming guys. Just waiting eagerly. So 4 people are on the live guys. Please do ask your questions. Any other questions you have, do shoot them. I'll be happy to take them up. In case you're not very comfortable asking questions here, so do connect with me on my social media handles as well. So you can just text me on those platforms. So feel free to reach out there also. And I would preferably urge you to text me on LinkedIn because in LinkedIn the notifications are better compared to Telegram. So and LinkedIn being a professional platform, it also gives you an opportunity to network professionally and it also gives me an opportunity to connect professionally with you. So please drop in any questions that you might be having on these forums, right? It would be really helpful to me guys and really helpful to you guys. And guys, if you found the live stream really helpful, do subscribe to the channel and I'm probably going to be closing the live stream soon guys because We just got 1 more minute to go. So I think any questions you have, the final call for the questions. Any questions you have, do drop them in and feel free to reach out. Right? Any questions, anything you have, or if you're not comfortable asking them here, as I told you earlier, you can reach out to me on Telegram or LinkedIn, preferably on LinkedIn, and ask your questions there, and I'll be more than happy to assist you to the best extent I can. Right? Yeah. So government job for CA, Saurav Srivastava. So hi Saurav, welcome to the live first of all. Thank you so much for questioning this. Oh, okay, so government job or CA. I think depends on the passion, depends on the mindset that you have, Saurav. I think depends on what you want to do for the country. I think depends on what you want to achieve in life. I think for me to CA, like I don't have the guts to go and appear for UPSC. I don't have. I'm not a very strong. I'm not like a very physically strong person, or I'm not a like I'm not. I don't have as much courage as someone in the army would have. I'll be very honest. I went ahead with CA. Like if someone has the courage, or if someone is very patriotic, and if someone wants to really serve the system honestly, I think I will tell them to go for government jobs. And I genuinely feel that UP and I genuinely feel that they should get the respect they deserve. I think that is really important. I see you, Chava. Nice to connect with you from LinkedIn. Thank you so much, Vignesh. Thank you. So again, Saru, as I told you earlier, it depends on personal preferences, and I think we need to respect the people who are serving the nation. I think they also like there are a lot of honest officers as well. I think we need to respect the honest officers. Just because a few people are dishonest, we shouldn't be degrading the entire civil services or entire army. There are a lot of honest people as well. I think we are safe if you're able to do this live stream right now. I think it's because of the honest officers. It's because of the honest people in the army who are working for us day and night for a very low salary compared to what we as CAs would be earning. I think they deserve a lot of massive respect from us. I think they deserve a lot of respect. They deserve a lot of recognition. So I think we should be recognizing them. We should be thanking them. We should be ever indebted to them. Is what I feel. Right? Yeah. So any other questions, guys? I think we are just past the 1 hour mark. So thank you, Saurav. You came in as a wildcard entry and asked the last question. I think that's it. So any other questions, guys? Just one final call, or I'll just close the live. So thanks, Saurav. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you from, by the way, and which level of CA are you in? Like CA Foundation or CA Inter or CA Final? And when is your eligible attempt? So all the very best for that as well. So all the very best for your attempt, like whatever level you're in, and do give in your best. And I'm sure you'll do well. Thank you so much for joining in the live, Saurav. Thank you so much. So any other questions, guys, or else I'll just be wrapping up the live. So one last call. Thank you, Vignesh. Thank you so much. Thank you again for hanging until the end. Thank you so much, guys. One last call, guys. So we'll be closing the live in case you don't have any other questions. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. I'm just closing the live, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging until the end. And if you found the live insightful, do subscribe to the channel if you feel that the session was valuable, and do share the content with someone who would find it really useful. I had a great time talking to you guys. Thank you so much for giving me company. It's 11 p.m. in the night. Thank you so much for first of all hanging until here. There was no necessity for people to hang in till the end, but a lot of you hung in till the end. Thank you so much, guys. Ever thankful to you all. Thank you so much. Right? Thank you. Cheers. I'm just closing the live. Thank you.